Welcome to my apiary. It's Monday, June 19th, 2023. And so we dropped off these hives yesterday, and old McNally's down at the end there. What we're planning today is we're going to use my pallets and my boxes, a bunch of boxes here. We're going to transfer all 40 of these colonies over to my equipment so he can take his nice new equipment home. I've also got this pallet and this pallet are, for the most part, drawn comb in case we need to double up any of these right now. He says they're pretty strong. I haven't seen in them yet, so I haven't made that assessment, but he says they're pretty strong. So it's warm now. It's about 9:30, and it's said to be about like 34 today as a high. So this is going to be a really hot day of work, and so I want to get at it. We're not out here real early. I wish I could have got myself out of bed earlier to get at this, but it is what it is, and we're going to get to work here. So I'm going to work old McNally really hard today. I always call him Old McNally. That's his fault. That's the name of his not your channel. It's the name of your honey company, isn't it?
Old McNally's Honey.
Yeah. So so very simple. All we're gonna do is set that pallet behind, put the boxes on it, move those frames back into the box behind it, and I've got another lid. We can put the lid on, and we'll get that right up tight here so that once these boxes are gone, any stragglers on the bottom board will walk in there. And then we'll probably do each one on this side. We'll do this one, and then we'll do this one, and so forth. And after those stragglers are gone, we'll move that pallet, and then we'll put another pallet here, which will be in the front, so we'll have to deal with stragglers. Just so that everything just moves, one pallet width to the east, because we don't want to run out of space here. We got a lot of colonies, so we have to kind of do it right. We don't end up carrying things a long ways. Okay, we have 40 of these to do, and I got to stop talking and get to work. What do you say?
It won't do itself.
It won't do itself. Squeak by. James is a friend, so I won't call him on it. We'll just put
that in the hive. Say thanks for the bees. We'll just go with that.
Maybe you could coach me to do much better next time.
I'll coach you how to do better. There's our red queen.
A red Italian. A yellow one. Well, we're half done. And why is it ever nice to have somebody who knows what he's doing here? I don't have to constantly be holding his hand. He's out working me, actually. So we're half done, and we've got pretty much all of the equipment on the trailer that we're taking back. Yeah, so any wise words, old McNally?
No, it's like I was just telling Brad, it's great to work out here with somebody that you know, has the same knowledge and the same idea and the same goals, because things seem to happen really, really quickly. And it's been a little bit of a check to make sure that, you know, what I think is, you know, is average. What is somebody else's perspective on it? So this has been great.
Yeah, that's for sure. And these bees look really good. We haven't really shown much about the bees, but they're looking really good. Most of them we're looking at 5-6 frames of brood in most of these. And so we're filling them out. I have some drawn comb here. We're filling them out. So they should take off here right away. They're going to make a honey crop, and that's the whole idea. This is a nice yard. This yard makes great honey, and a good quantity too. There's usually a good yield here. So back to work.
I was just saying, this is a beautiful sight. You take a look down the side of these boxes, and all you can see is just hundreds and thousands of bees all in flight. So what a great thing.
I thought Jimena was 2 tired old men. It was a beautiful sight. Well, 1 tired old man and 1 old McNally.
Well, soon we keep this up, we're going to be like those grumpy old men.
So here's the long line of 40 colonies here. And yeah, people are thinking, oh, don't they drift? They do drift. I always get more honey at that end of the yard here. I think because a lot of it comes from that direction, way over half a mile over there. So we'll get up to 4 deeps of honey over there. We'll get 3 on this end, maybe 2 right at the end. But what are you going to do? It's a borrowed space, and I don't want to be a nuisance spreading my hives out all over the place. It looks like I got them farther from the fence this year anyway, so I hope that's not a problem. But look at the flight against the dark trailer. The flight is just tremendous. And the forage, I don't know if the forage shows up on the video, but there's sweet clover, there's alfalfa. The alfalfa is just starting to come. And all of this trefoil. It's a nice trefoil patch here. So that's a beautiful thing. Okay, they're all transferred and we're ready to go home. We got one down in the corner here. See that little pro nuke? That's why you keep pro nukes with you. Found this one colony. It had, I'm quite certain, supersedure cells. We found the queen. She was laying well, so we decided, well, we'll take those supersedure cells, put them off into a pro nuke, see what happens. Who knows? So we determined she was laying well. You know, if you have supersedure cells, a good-looking queen, and lots of healthy laying activity, then, you know, some people say, well, the bees always know best. I don't think they do, because the bees don't understand what just happened. The bees don't understand that they just took a car ride for hours and hours, and it's not a big deal. The car ride really stresses the bees, and they freak out and say, hey, something's wrong, let's get rid of the queen. Well, there's nothing wrong with the queen, and this is going to settle down now, and they're going to be fine. So, beekeeper, you need to kind of make that call to interrupt that supersedure or not. So, I'll stop talking, and then we're going to drive home and have a bit of a rest.